This video is an introduction to meditation. In over 10 years of teaching yoga, something I've realized is that people think that meditation has to be part of a religion or maybe passed down through the family, or that they're not the meditating type. And I felt like that too. But what we really need to understand is that meditation is actually just an exercise for the brain. So just like we exercise our body, we have to exercise our mind to stay well. If you think that disease, so when your body is showing you disease, in yoga we believe that this is the body communicating that it's in dis-ease. In other words, it's out of balance. And we just have to learn how to bring ourselves back into balance to be well. So we can do that physically, but if we didn't exercise the body with disease, the same thing happens with the mind. If we don't exercise the brain or the mind, then it can also disease. And without exercising or training the brain, it wanders off, just like a dog would do if it wasn't trained. And usually what happens is either the brain wanders off to the future to try and predict danger to keep us safe, but that means that we could end up constantly living in this kind of fearful, stressful state, looking out and trying to predict danger. Or often the mind wanders off to the past, which can link to depression because the past is gone, it's out of control, there's nothing we can do. So instead, we have to try and stop wasting energy on what might happen or might not happen, or what has happened or what's gone. And we need to train our brain to stay present in this moment, which is the only moment that exists. So to train our mind to stay present, all we have to do is focus on one thing. So meditation isn't about emptying your mind, that's impossible, but it is about focusing it onto one thing, which slows it down and keeps us present. And then every time it wanders off to the to-do list or the future or the past, all we do is guide it back to that point of focus that we've chosen. A lot of people choose breath, but you can choose anything. Literally, as it wanders, guiding it back is just like flexing the bicep, which would get us stronger physically. This gets us stronger mentally. And eventually, because of the neuroplasticity in the brain, which means that the brain can change shape, the more we think a certain way, the more we rewire the brain to think that way, which is why positive thinking is so beneficial for us, we can literally train the brain to stay present. And if you think that then it stops wandering off to the future, all those signs of anxiety can slow down, and stops wandering off to the past so much, then we can feel less depressed. We can literally change our whole mental makeup and so our chemical state, so that we feel happier, less stressed, less depressed, and physically healthier too. So it's super important. It's so easy to do. You can literally just take 30 seconds, a minute of sitting still, focusing on your breath, or longer if you want to, and if you have time to, you can build up to it. You don't have to be anywhere special. You don't have to be doing anything. You can literally, any moment, just take time to come back to the present moment. I'm going to share a meditation with you so that you can practice it. But of course, there's loads out there that you can try. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoy it.